actually what happened this morning is actually uncalled for. You can see how the defendant, Nnamdi Kanu, decided to represent himself. He asked the lawyers with the legal team that we should stop, that he wants to speak, because Nnamdi Kanu is feeling that Nigeria is not fair to him. He's just a human rights activist agitating for self-determination with reasons. And one expected the federal government to address all those reasons that gave rise to this agitation. Of course, we will also discover that some other persons that are having this similar issue within Nnamdi Kanu. I'm talking about the offense of terrorism, Showore from the west, the president of Mieti Allah Kato from the north, Sondibo, their own has been settled. Why is Nnamdi Kanu still in the detention? And the people are saying that it's because he's an Igbo. Buhari did it because he's the president. Now Tinubu has come from the west. And this is not good for this country in any way. So we feel that there is still a room for them to withdraw these charges and so that we have peace. Of course, you now discover that the Court of Appeal, non-Court of Appeal is sitting in the whole of Southeast. The judges, the federal judges in the Southeast, judges of National Industrial Court, Federal High Court, Court of Appeal, they are not sitting because of the threats given by some persons saying that there is no justice in this country. So you can see how what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. I tried, though as a lawyer, is uncalled for, but I try to see his feelings.
Now, we saw your client use so many unprintable names.
Yes, of course, which I did not consent to. Of course, because what we are, as a lawyer, we have our rules of ethics. And you discover that when we are trying to calm him down, he said that we should sit down and walk away, that we should not represent him again. So he decided, so he's not a lawyer. So, and I think the judge and the federal government understand, because many people have applied to the federal government. Many other persons have applied, has begged the federal government, please use political means to resolve this particular matter, releasing Nnamdi Kanu so that we have peace. So, and now the judge, on the issue of the judge recusing herself, there is a subsisting court order. That's what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. And what one expected the judge to first of all set aside that order. I don't say you give the order, you have the right to set aside the order. And even that to set aside the order, you to have now give way for you to have jurisdiction into the matter. Thank you and God bless you.
So does it mean now you no longer represent him?
Except he called us and asked us to continue. From what is in the court now, he has, maybe because of today's proceedings, are you going to say, because I have a letter he gave me, and that letter has not been withdrawn. So if he wrote to me and asked me, I will withdraw.
Now she has adjourned the case, Sinedai. What's the way forward?
Well, there's no way this case could have gone on anywhere. Because in the first place, the court had lost jurisdiction to sit over this case since September last year. So we came here today on a limited appearance. We appeared under protest out of utmost respect for the judge and for the court, to listen to the court as to the reasons why we were invited before the same court that was recused in September last year. Nigerian public needs to understand the nature of a recusal. A recusal comes as a court order, and even non-lawyers are aware that once an order of court is made, the only way you can set it aside is to take it on appeal. Nobody appealed this order. The order is extant and subsisting, is still valid, and we were invited today to be informed about some memo from the chief judge that we don't even have a copy of the memo. So our submission on the record is that the court stands recused until that order is set aside.
Now, sir, the judge, Justice Peter Yago has adjourned this case, Sinedai. What is the implication for your client?
Well, Sinedai is a word of art for indefinite adjournment. So she had no business, the court, like I said before, even having the case before her today. So adjourning it, Sinedai or not, really, it doesn't apply. But remember that we had requested this adjournment Sinedai last year, but it wasn't granted.
So
but now,
next?
Well, it's up to the judiciary and the federal government. We are not the prosecutor, we are the defense. You throw the ball to us and we catch the ball. We cannot reinstitute the case. Let them do the right thing. Our client recused the judge and the judge consented to the recusal through a corridor. So we await the day that this case will be recalendared before a new judge to try it. We are not afraid of trial, but we are afraid of injustice.
And aren't you scared that it might come back to her again? What if it's brought back to her court?
Well, under the Constitution, it shall be resisted. It will be unconstitutional to have the same judge who stands recused to recalendar the same case and try it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It is time to pray and prepare for the earth to be taken over with the fullness of the glory of the Lord.
We are done. Go back to your office now. You are done. Go back to your office. There's no need to fight. No. Stop it! Stop it! No! Come on! Go back. Come back now. Come back. Go to your office. You don't mean it. What is that for? You know, there is no meaning to not call it. Sir? I'm not snapping. Revolution. Nah. After the adjournment, so Nnamdi Kanu, so my it's understandable that you want to make money. It's understandable. But beyond that, there's nothing left. The case has been over before it was over. Okay. It's on now. Yeah.
That's good. Yes, sir. How do you react to what happened in the court today?
First and foremost, I like to let Nigerians know that even though I came earlier to go for even a personal touch matter, and I hope to attend the DSS who are taking over this country, did not allow me to the premises. But I've just been briefed by the able lawyers representing Nnamdi Kanu that he totally and thoroughly exposed the Nigerian judiciary today, the underbelly of the judiciary. And we didn't need to get to this point. We had warned from the beginning when this trial started, this farcical trial, that you cannot try a case that is not triable in the court of law. People who are aspiring for freedom, which is recognized worldwide, is recognized by laws and treaties. It's even recognized, I think, by their 1999 Constitution that every Nigerian have the right to associate with whomever they want and express themselves freely. And these are cases that has become a bone in the neck of Nigeria because Nigeria refused to purge itself of a war that was needless in 1967 and that ended in which they themselves declared that there were no victors, no vanquished, or no victor, no vanquished. But the victors continue to vanquish their victims. So I'm here to say once again that if there's anybody who has sense in the government, today is the final day to sit down and release Nnamdi Kanu and stop wasting Nigeria's resources on a trial that you know cannot go anywhere. This trial has gone through all the courts of the land, except maybe I think it went to a magistrate court at the point when they first started this charade.
So what is the implication of this?
The court cannot adjourn a case in which it has no jurisdiction. The judge has already made an order, a consequential order that she has recused herself from this trial the last time. So you cannot not assume jurisdiction over a case from which you have disqualified yourself. That is a very simple legal matter. So, and she also cannot be a judge in her own case or court. She has been indicted by Nnamdi Kanu and the lawyers that she's not fit to be a judge in this case. So, adjourning the case is irrelevant. But I guess maybe she adjourned the case indefinitely to allow reason or oxygen to bring it to the brain of the people who are running Nigeria. Hopefully, they will, within that period of time, resolve this matter. I won't even say in the interest of justice, it's in their own interest. Yes, so because the Supreme Court and other courts have resolved the matter in the interest of what is limited justice in Nigeria. Yes.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. If you like what we do for this channel, and in case you want to support, kindly go ahead and give us a super chat or a super thanks. As see there be for the Obodomazin now, they cannot don't accuse George handling his case Bintanyako of compromising standards. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ohamadike, one of Ndigbo, has accused Bintanyako of compromising standards. Yesterday, I think I posted that video on this channel where Kanu got angry with the proceedings of the court and he started blasting openly. Nigeria, the nation called Nigeria, has come to that point where I think people should rise up and speak for themselves, because as it is, the court has become very biased. The court was supposed to be the hope of the common man, but the way it is now, the court is the hope of the rich man. The rich man can simply or single-handedly buy the whole judiciary into his pocket because of money. What have we turned ourselves into? A nation that has no dignity, a nation that has no value. When money becomes the utmost of everything, when money becomes the point of everything, that means that that community or nation does not have value anymore. All right, a man called Portable, of course, you people know Portable, a popular musician known as Zazuze. The government of Ogun State has sealed almost of his properties, and the sister, Portable himself, is crying why the sister came out openly to say that a member of his family casted a spell on him to misbehave. Portable's sister begs Ogun State government. His sister is begging Ogun State government to, to unseal Portable's property. Of course, you know that number one is that money is not everything. Also, fame is not everything. And when one has money and has fame, you also need a character to be able to maintain all these things. I think what Portable lacks is character. Even though he grew up as a street boy, I don't want to use the word tout, but that has been his character, and it has affected his career so much. Portable came to the point of collaborating with Tony Montana, and that's helped to the rising of his career to, should I say, to the zenith or to the peak of his career. And I thought that he was supposed to pick up from there and move more further. But as it is, because of some bad characters that are associated with Portable, it is dragging him down. And you know that one tree does not make a forest. As it is in Anambra State, two boys were kidnapped the honorable member representing Onitsha North. About 5 of them has been captured. And it happens that somebody that is helping them to withdraw the money is a nurse. A registered nurse is the one helping them to withdraw their money. First of all, the police tracked the nurse POS. From there, they were able to capture everybody that was involved in that particular operation. They took 200 million from the man and still ended up buying the man, and it was thrown into the new Onitsha bridge. I sold baby for 3.5 million. I gave the mother 60K. The 30K was the money she took from me, suspect. All right, a baby buyer and someone who buys baby has sold a woman's baby for 3.5 million and ended up giving 60,000 to the woman and also borrowed 30,000 to the woman. Let's go down to the full detail of the information. The Delta State Police has apprehended 3 individuals suspected to be involved in a trafficking operation in the state. The arrests were announced by the State Public Relation Officer (PPRO) Bright Idafe in a video statement released on Monday. According to Idafe, the police are intensifying efforts to dismantle illegal child trafficking network and bring those responsible to justice. The case has drawn significant public attention, highlighting the ongoing issue of human trafficking in Nigeria. One of the arrested individuals in the child's mother, who alleged handed over her newborn to an unidentified woman. According to police investigation, the baby was later sold for 3.5 million, but the mother reportedly received 600,000 from the transaction. Authorities believe that this incident is part of a broader network of baby trafficking in the region. An investigation is ongoing to uncover the individuals who may be involved. The police have assured the public that they remain committed to eradicating such illicit activity and protecting valuable individuals, especially children. In a recorded statement, one of the suspects involved in the transaction explained how the sale took place. I sold the baby for 3.5 million. I gave the mother 600,000, and the 30,000 was money she had taken from me earlier. I also gave her 600,000 for her business. The remaining money is still in my account. I didn't touch it, she said. She didn't want to breastfeed or have any relationship with the child, the suspect revealed. The confession has sparked widespread condemnation, with many calling her stricter enforcement of child protection laws. All right, the mother of the baby in question did not want to have anything to do with the baby. I wonder the kind of wicked world we found ourselves, that a mother gave birth to a child and refused to take care of the child and ended up selling the child. I say it's a pity. If you do kerewa and it sweet you, say you no one give birth to the baby, use condom, I beg, because if you use condom, the kerewa way they do, go result to you becoming pregnant. But some people say, say if they use condom, say the kerewa, the sweet again. Oh, they say they like them raw. All right, a popular gospel musician, Paul Nwokocha, he said, my wife sent nude picture to other men and he has broken their marriage. All right, remember that Paul Nwokocha married his first wife, a beautiful woman. I think Paul is a fanatic. He's also obsessed with beautiful ladies. And he married the first beautiful woman who he complained that was not able to serve his food to him on the table. The woman had 6 children, and Paul, divorced the woman, and the woman left the marriage with 6 children. He married also the second wife, a very pretty, fair lady, very young, and according to Paul, he said that the woman is sending nude pictures to other men. I don't know how he got to find out, but if you are at a certain age and, if you are not like Ned Nwoko, because if you are old and you are marrying a young girl that you cannot satisfy her sexual pleasure, something might be happening, except by God's grace, or you have the money like Ned Nwoko, if you buy him all these toys. All right, e go better if person marry wife, make you go carry and go for juju, go put that your property there. Say anytime where you go, man, go another man, and so it go be. That one na joke. We are in the 21st century. That kind of thing no fit happen. In a report from Punch, popular gospel singer Paul Nwokocha has finally addressed the rumors surrounding his marital woes. In a recent video posted on his official YouTube channel, Nwokocha revealed the reason behind the decision to end his marriage. According to Nwokocha, his wife's alleged infidelity was the primary reason for the separation. He claimed that she has been sending nude photos and videos to other men, which he considered an abominable act before God and man. Nwokocha stated that he has no regret about ending the marriage, emphasizing that he owes no one an apology for his decision. He challenged critics who questioned his action, asking how they would react if he faced this in a similar betrayal. The singer's marriage to his second wife, Goodness Nwokocha, lasted only 2 years before ending in crisis. Reports indicate that the bride price has been formally returned, signaling the dissolution of the union. This is not Nwokocha's first marital crisis. His first marriage to Alice Nwokocha ended due to alleged maltreatment. Nwokocha has previously expressed his belief that marriage should be a better for better rather than the conventional for better for worse. All right, these people will be Christians and where all of us they look up to. Me myself, I still be Christian, but the ones where we they look up to say they are supposed to be living the right life and not the one living the right life. If you marry the first wife and a problem came up, you married the second one, problem came up. Okay, we are waiting for more culture because we know that he is going to marry the third one, and if problem assumes again, we will conclude that the problem is coming from one culture. All right, as it may be, in Anambra State, a killer, someone has killed three siblings in Nnewi, and Nnewi, a neighbor, did this thing to three children. Let's go down to the information. The new Commissioner of Police in Anambra State, Mr. Livingstone Urugutu, revealed on Monday that the killers of three siblings found stuffed inside a refrigerator in Nnewi are residents of the same vicinity during his visit to the bereaved family. Urugutu vowed to unmask the perpetrators and ensure justice is served. In Nnewi, abomination and anathema, alo merudia, where three siblings were buried and were stored in a refrigerator. Their mother is still dumbfounded. She don't know how this thing happened. But of course, you know that the day has become very evil, where people are looking forward to make a lot of money and become rich quick. Forgetting that aka aja ka ndị Igbo kwuru n'ọnya na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ. All right, wonderful people, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you.